Hi guys, Derek here from Body Shape Form. What's up? Everybody's having a great evening. So I said I'd do a little video coming up to Christmas. Everybody will be, the usual, pigging out, enjoying themselves, too much drink, and then obviously, the common theme is as many kilos when we get to January if we put up in weight. I remember years ago, Jesus, I could have put up 7 kilos. Now obviously it's not 7 kilos of fat, but with all the pigging out, and it's just a bit, eat as much as we can get our hands on, drink as much as we can get our hands on. Just would like you to think about, are you one of those people, which I have been there before, that will go, right, we'll go all out for Christmas and then we'll sort our lives out, our fitness, our health. Health is a huge thing, lads. Diabetes is rife now in this country. I've seen it firsthand. Some of the diets even kids are on, it's crazy. It's all processed crap. There's absolutely no nutritionist value to the foods anymore. So it's just about being aware of this, and maybe to think about going into Christmas and being that bit healthier. Of course, like, we need to blow out every now and again. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is why as a nation do we have to go that bit overboard with, it's the drink, the drugs, the gambling. And me for one, I have been there and I have done it all, so I know what I'm talking about here. And then with the food is another addiction with people. When we start with our emotion, when we're feeling down, we pick up the chocolate, we pick up the sweets. Then okay, it gives us some release, but 10 minutes later we're depressed. We all know the story. So why don't you think about now, instead of making all these New Year's resolutions, we must get healthy, we must get fit. I'm going to tell you what I do, what I can do for you, and how I'm transforming all my clients at the minute. There's no one not happy, and I can say that with 100% hand on my heart with what I am doing for them. And why is this? Well, they come in, and it's usually their diets are terrible. And anyone, are you listening, lads? You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking out of place here. Diets are terrible. Usually not eating enough, or eating too much crap, processed junk. So their hormones are all over the place. They're not really working. That's another story. Their metabolisms aren't firing. So you take your metabolism, for instance. You have the fire at home now. Most likely you're sitting off in front of it. It's cold. If you don't feed that fire wood, it's not going to give you heat. So the body is a bit like a thermostat that way, where we have to burn energy. Whereas if we're not taking in the right amounts of food, how are we ever going to burn that fat? Again, that bit of muscle. The answer is simply we're not. So I rev up the metabolisms through nutrition. It's personalized to you. We all have different body types. We all do better with carbs, or we do better without carbs. We do better with fats at certain times, essential fats, that is. So that's where I come in. So every week I change the diet to keep shocking the body into whatever results you want. We make a plan and I go for that plan. We put a time frame on it and I get it. That's my job. I love what I do. So if I don't get it, I'm upset, but I'd be surprised if you didn't do X, Y, and Z of what I told you, that you wouldn't get there in the time frame I said. Like, we can all make, again, going back to these resolutions about going to the gym. Yes, we'll go to the gym. We'll get this crappy program off the fitness instructor who is only out of college, who was given probably 200 of these programs that same week in January to unsuspecting victims. They're shown once by the machines that are no good for you. We have to be working at high intensity. So what happens is you'll do it for a month, you'll give up, you'll probably use the pill. We all know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking bullshit here. I'm talking honestly. So that's where I come in again. I design a program that's high in intensity, that you're getting enough food to burn fat, that we're not just dropping water weight. Like we all know, I'm not even going to go in and start criticising any of these fat loss groups, but we have a good idea who I'm talking about, that it's not actually fat and it's actually ruining your metabolism. And you've tried the yo-yo dieting, so, oh yeah, great, we lost 10 pounds. What happens, lads, in a couple of months? You probably have put the 10 pounds back on with 10 pounds. I guarantee what you lose with me is proper fat. Or if you're a man listening, we all know I've half and half at the moment. We're going to build some quality muscle and get the best physique possible for you in the shortest time frame possible. And I will teach you everything you need to know to bring on to the gym yourself. You will never be one of those people afraid of the squat rack because you see a few fellas there. You'd be confident enough to go in there. I will push you to your limits. Will you be happy some days? No. But will you thank me for it? Yes, you will. Because that's my job. The program will change, probably training every 4 to 5 weeks from me. As I said, diet changes every week. There is a bit of a scientific approach to this, obviously. Not everybody is the same. We all know that. So, different strokes for different folks. But I've done so much trial and error on my own body and on clients and on other people that I have a pretty good idea what works now. But if you're not pushing outside your comfort zone, lads, you're not going to get there. You need someone in your ear showing you the proper technique, and there's a few missing links. Those missing links are to contract your muscles and how much time they're under tension, and there is your missing links and how to actually get into working the muscle, be it for the fat loss or the muscle, whatever you desire. How great would it be walking around, say, if starting now in February? It's not that long away, it's 10 weeks away. You're going to have a totally different body. I guarantee you that. So I'd really like that. Want you to ask yourself the questions. Are you going to go down that route at gym? And if so, ask why. Is it pointless? Because so many people come through my door with that story of they've tried the gym so many times. They've tried this. Why not nail it down now? So any questions or you want to get in contact with me, please leave a comment. I'd be more than welcome to answer anything. Thank you.